What's going on, bros and girls? Today I'll be doing a full review of this Kisai Kaidoku LCD watch by Tokyoflash. To those of you who haven't heard of Tokyoflash, they're a high fashion timepiece company based out of Tokyo, Japan, and as you can already see by the Kaidoku's design, their motto is change the way you think about time. They have over 100 very unique designs on their website, which I'll link below, and they even have a design blog where fans can submit their ideas and possibly have their design used for Tokyoflash's next release. And if you want to see everything they bundle with their packages, and also how the hell you decipher time with this thing, I've also done a detailed unboxing and overview which is linked in the annotation and description. And as usual for all my reviews, I'll start with any cons and leave off on a good note with the pros. The only con I found is pretty small, and it's more of a nitpick than anything. It's the first loop on the watch band, and it's just way too close to the metal clasp to be fully functional. Like, you can still use it and loop the band through it, but it just takes a lot more time and is just a hassle to do, because you have to bend the leather almost in half to slip it through. Unless I have the patience to put the band through both, I usually just put it over this first loop and only tuck it through the second loop. So it's not really that big of a deal, since the second loop still does a job of keeping the band from flapping around and helicoptering all over the place. So now onto the pros, and the first is by far the design. As already mentioned, it's a very unique design and it gets a lot of attention, and not in a bad way. Since getting this watch, I've had many questions and compliments about it from people at my work or those just around town who have seen it. Most of them are pretty damn fascinated on how they can actually tell the time with this. And in case you were wondering yourself and didn't watch my unboxing, basically you just read the flashing words and you got the time. So in this case, the three flashing words are 2, 5, and 7 with PM on the bottom corner, which means the time is 2:57 PM. Tricky at first, but once you get the hang of it, you're golden. So yeah, it's definitely a conversation piece, and me being a pretty social person, I've actually met and got to know quite a few people just from such a small thing as this watch, which is actually pretty cool. Next pro is related to design, and it's the build quality. This Kaidoku is very solidly built with a stainless steel polished metal casing and a glass display area. There is no cheap plastic bits whatsoever, and the band is genuine leather, and it's of the high quality leather that's very pliable, and it looks like it won't crack for the life of the watch. Also, to keep stains at a minimum, the part of the band that is rubbing up against your wrist, Tokyoflash has made it a beige color leather, so the watch will always keep its pristine, clean look. Lastly, even the white part of the band so far has resisted any discoloration, and this is even with hours and hours of the watch sitting in the sun while I'm driving and my left arm is hanging out the window. Everyone who owns a white watch knows discoloration and staining is the biggest drawback of our white watches. Last part I want to mention is comfort. One thing I noticed with this leather strapped watch compared to, say, my metal band Guess watch and plastic band G-Shock is that the leather is much softer and smoother on the wrist. And despite its metal casing construction, it feels noticeably lighter on the wrist than the other two, and also its relatively small size is very unobtrusive with clothes, say if you need to get it through cuff sleeves. So I hope you guys all enjoyed my full review of the Kisai Kaidoku LCD watch by Tokyoflash. In the comments below, let me know what you think of these fashion watches and what watch you own. For those who are used to seeing vids on gaming gear and audio equipment, I haven't forgotten you guys. My next couple of vids I'm very excited to release. They will be unboxings and reviews of the Myonix Nash 20 and Sennheiser Game Zero headsets, so definitely keep an eye out for those. Also, if you are a fan of timepieces and want to see me compare it to some other watches, let me know as well. And if you did enjoy this vid, please thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. It would be much appreciated. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.